The Lab Video Game Television. First episode produced in 2003 with the host Norman Price. As time went on and the Lab finally made it to local cable, we had a new host, Christine. Basically, the Lab has gone through many facelifts. We then had it hosted by PG for about 3 seasons. Now the Lab has returned with a new look. New host Kana with a whole lot more to offer.
I'm your host Kana, and you've just entered The Lab.
The Lab is a television show dedicated to video games and the people who play them. There are many sections to The Lab. Many sections. We have the review section, which is kind of like the flagship section. That's the section that the show always starts off with, where we basically review games in detail, in depth. We have the preview section where we preview upcoming games that aren't released yet. There's a celeb section. Very interesting section. To take a look at what the celebrities are playing, because it's common knowledge that you have Jamaican entertainers in video games. There's a game where you can actually fight. Martial arts fighting based game where you can actually play as Sean Paul versus Elephant Man. Could be fighting Slick Rick or Method Man, whatever. The retro section for the gamers who remember this controller. Remember this? Atari 2600 and the NES. For the gamers who didn't go any further than the NES, we got games in the show that'll take you on a trip down memory lane. In the lab, we even have a section called Who Boss You, where our tech guru Alti actually gives you the 411 on certain things like and devices and technology devices, the most popular ones that are about right now. The Get in the Game section, basically what we do is a lot of tournaments here. The video game following in Jamaica is pretty large. Video games have many times outsold the box office. Video games is no longer just a small thing, it's on a lot larger scale now.